Pictures by one of the world's most renowned animal photographers, Tim Flach. Animal photography is one of the most difficult genres in the field. Unlike human models or buildings, animals are unpredictable. But for Tim Flach, that's part of the appeal.
Why animals is often asked of me, and I think it's because I like the uncertainty.
His clients include French luxury label Hermès and the sporting goods manufacturer Adidas. He's also worked for the Gore-Tex company. Tim Flach's photo studio is located in London's Shoreditch district. TV presenter Lucy Clarkson has asked him to take pictures of her dog, Chunk. To register for the session, she sent in a picture of Chunk taken on her cell phone. Clarkson has long been a fan of Flach's work. But before the shoot gets underway, the photographer first makes some decisions about how to proceed.
When I saw the pictures of Chunk, that he had actually a very good sort of almost, you might say, profile, or very much profile shot. And so I want to explore that. Okay, let's
The photo studio is in the basement, so the animals can't accidentally escape. Tim Flach's subjects have included poisonous snakes, wolves, and even bats.
Generally, surprisingly, Flach doesn't seem to bother them as much one would assume as a human thinking about it. You imagine the Flach would kind of spook you, but I'm always really surprised. There are exceptions, but generally, most animals are more concerned about things they can't see, noises that are sudden, movements that spook them.
Sit, stay.
That's good. That's a good line.
This is 2-year-old Chunk's first big appearance before the camera. Even when animals aren't disturbed by flash photography, Tim Flach tries to take as few shots as possible. Unlike with human models, he has to wait until the animal takes the pose he wants. So it's important to him to stay relaxed, waiting until the perfect shot turns up. And his current exhibition in London shows that those moments do exist. For an entire year, Tim Flach photographed canines all over the world. His pictures sell for up to 20,000 euros. Flach captures his subjects' individuality, showing them as domestic ornaments, divas, or simply creatures full of quirks. Back in the studio, Chunk needs some time out.
Particularly this breed of dog is known to be stubborn. If it decides it doesn't want to be on that table, there's not much that can persuade it after that. So what we're trying to do is make sure Chunk doesn't get to a point where he says, I don't want to be here. So that's why we're braking, let him come down. And also, ultimately, we'll get there faster.
The photo shoot has been underway for 2 hours. Animals can only maintain their concentration briefly. That's why Lucy Clarkson's husband, Michael, has stopped by to help convince Chunk to assume the proper pose. And the extra effort pays off. It looks like they captured the perfect moment.
Should have it. Hold on, let's have a look.
Tim Flach isn't completely happy with the shot, but he knows the bulldog has reached his limit.
And then you end up with a much more compact. He's there as like a solid dog, which is what is so distinctive. So he represents a symbol.
Best of the British, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As a special treat, Chunk will now get his favorite meal, roast beef with sweet potatoes. And his owners finally have the perfect picture of man's best friend.